These saints are in that class where whatever they do is for the pleasure of God. And we people are in the class where whatever we do is for our own self-interest. So the rules for us are different. The rules for them are different. We cannot apply our rules to them. You cannot apply the rules of USA in India and the rules of India in Russia and the rules of Russia in USA. It will be incongruous. So similarly, our rules don't apply to them. Narad ji says, whatever they do becomes sukarm, good deed. Whatever they say becomes shastra. Whichever place they reside in becomes a place of pilgrimage. Just like the holy Ganga is pure, and a number of dirty streams merge into the holy Ganga. Imagine how many streams merge into it. The Ganga begins 19 kilometers ahead of Gangotri. It is so small when it begins. There is a small hole in the mouth of the hill the size of a cow's mouth. So it is called Gomukh. That is from where the holy Ganga begins. And then flowing it, when it reaches Ganga Sagar close to Kolkata, it is so many kilometers wide. How many streams merged into it? But does anybody say this Ganga has become a dirty stream, a dirty river? No. Every stream that merged into Ganga got the nature of Ganga. It became Ganga. In other words, that samarat kahu nahi dosh gosai. It's just like when the sun rays fall on a urine puddle. The sun doesn't get tainted. That urine puddle gets purified. So Narad ji is telling us the same thing here. That every activity of these God-realized saints is pure and holy. There's a nice example in the Quran Sharif about this. Again about Hazrat Musa. This Hazrat Musa, there was, that's Prophet Moses. So there was a great ascetic, a fakir called Al-Khidra. So Musa said, I wish to stay with you. Can I have the benefit of your association? Al-Khidra said, yes, but there is one condition. Whatever I do, you will not use your intellect. Hazrat Musa said, all right, I am willing. So now he started staying with Al-Khidra. This isn't from the Quran Sharif. So then what happened? They were going somewhere. There was a ship docked at the port. Al-Khidra created a hole at the bottom and he caused the whole ship to sink. Hazrat Musa said that he is a saint. Look, what is he doing? Is this a saintly act? But he said, no, I'm not supposed to use my intellect. He kept quiet. They went further. There was a little boy there. Al-Khidra killed him. He said, who? Terrible. How demoniac. He has killed that boy. But nevertheless, he still kept his intellect that, my condition is I should not question. They went a little further. There was a broken wall somewhere. Al-Khidra started mending it. So now, Hazrat Musa, his confusion just burst out. He said, what kind of person are you? Are you half crazy or totally crazy? First you got that ship to get sunk, and then you killed that little boy, and now you are mending this wall for no reason. So Al-Khidra said, listen, since you have asked, let me explain it to you. That ship had a huge treasure in it. It was the king's treasure. There were dacoits, the pirates there, waiting for it to come out to sea, and they were going to loot it. I knew it, so I said, may as well sink it. The king, by sending his people, will recover the treasure. And that little boy, his Sanskar's tendencies were such, he was going to grow up into a real demon. So I said, may as well finish him off right now. And this wall that I am mending, below this is a treasure. In this family, the father has passed away. The children are small. If they get all the treasure in their hands right now, they'll get spoiled. So I am mending it, let them grow up, and then I will let them know there's a treasure out here. So Musa was relieved. Oh. So Hazrat Al-Khijra said, but now you're not qualified to stay with me. You've broken the condition. So Narad ji is telling that these God-realized saints, you do not evaluate them by your criteria. Why? Now he goes in the next sutra, 70. Tanmayah.
Tanmayah.
Such a small sutra. Tanmayah. Sometimes I wonder, why do these saints write in so brief? Is there some shortage of words? But then again, don't use your intellect for them. Let them do what they like. But it seems their style is the same. Ved Vyas in the Vedanta Darshan, he does the same thing. And Narad ji here, in short sutras, he just gives one word and you understand from it. So what does he mean by tanmayah? Now the acharyas come and on one sutra they write 50 pages, 60 pages. This is what he meant by it. So tanmayah, Narad ji says that these saints, they are tanmay. They are completely absorbed in God consciousness. So that absorption is such, everything they see, they only see God. Whatever they hear, they only hear God. Understand it like this. The Vedas say, Indriyebhya para hyartha arthebhyascha param manah manasastu para buddhir buddhir atma mahan parah mahatah param avyaktam avyaktat purukha para purukhanna parang kinchit sakashtha sa paragati. This is something to understand. The Vedas are telling us that we have these 5 senses. Above them is the mind. Above the mind is the intellect. Above the intellect is the soul. Above the soul is Maya, material energy. And above that is God. So this material energy has overpowered the soul. The senses, mind, intellect, soul, the material energy, Maya. Now that material energy is 3-colored. Sattva-gun, Rajogun, Tamogun. Its light falls on the senses, mind and intellect. They also become 3-colored. They also have the 3 gunas. And with that senses, mind and intellect, we perceive the world. And we perceive the world in 3 colors, Sattva-gun, Rajogun, Tamogun. Just like if you wear red glasses, the whole world appears red to you. And the red object is red in any case. And you wear green glasses, the whole world appears green to you, and the green object is green in any case. So similarly, when we perceive the world with the 3 gunas, the whole world seems material to us. And if we see God, He will also seem material to us. But these God realizes that Maya, material energy, has gone. Now directly God's light is falling. So the senses, mind and intellect become divine. With divine senses, mind and intellect, they see the world, the whole world seems divine to them. And God is divine in any case. In other words, we people, the world seems material to us, God also seems material to us. And these saints, God is divine to them and the world is also divine to them. That is why we discuss, Siya Ramamai Sabajagajani. These God-realized saints are seeing God everywhere. The mind is so attached to God, Everything they hear, everything they perceive, everything they smell, everything they think is all godly, is all divine. So that tanmayah, the mind has got completely absorbed in God. And in that state, that consciousness, everything that they are doing is naturally dedicated to God. So Narad ji says, because they are tanmay, hence their every act becomes divine. Next one, 71. Modante,
modante,
pitaro,
pitaro,
nrityanti,
nrityanti,
devatah,
devatah,
sanatha,
sanatha,
cheyam,
cheyam,
bhurbhati.
bhurbhati.
When such a pure devotee is born in somebody's dynasty, the ancestors, the pitars, they start celebrating, they start dancing, that this person, he will liberate us all from this cycle of life and death. In other words, that pure devotee has such a powerful impact that he liberates everyone. When Prahlad, for him Nrisingh manifested and he killed Hiranyakashipu, Prahlad's father, then Nrisingh Bhagavan said, all right, Prahlad, what do you want? Ask. Prahlad said, I want my father's welfare. Nrisingh Bhagavan said, that has automatically happened. Your pure devotion has liberated him. So, Narad ji says, forget about the ancestors, the whole Mother Earth feels blessed that such a devotee is walking upon me. He is destroying the consequences of all the sinful deeds that people are doing. He is holding this whole earth in balance. If it was not for those pure devotees, this earth would have descended to much lower levels of vibration. So those God-realized saints, they make this whole earth blessed, and all the ancestors, they feel blessed by the presence of such a devotee in their kul or dynasty. 72. Nasti,
Nasti,
teshu,
teshu,
jati,
jati,
vidya,
vidya,
rupa,
rupa,
kul,
kula,
dhana,
dhana,
kriyadi,
kriyadi,
bhedah.
bhedah.
Narad ji says, in this devotion, there is no difference based on jati, vidya, rup, kul, dhan, kriya. This person has a higher degree, he is a postgraduate, so he is dearer to God? Not at all. This person is illiterate, God abhors him? Absolutely not. This person is so beautiful, so God must be naturally drawn to him, and that person is so ugly. God says, I don't care for any external feature or criteria. Vyadhasya charanam dhruvasya chavayo vidya gajendrasya ka kubjaya kimunam rupam adhikam kim tat sudam no dhanam bhakt vanshah ko vidurasya yadavapate rugrasya kim paurusham bhaktya tushyati kevalam nacha gunair bhakti priyo madhavah. Acharanam, Valmiki, did he have great conduct that he became so dear to God? He used to kill Brahmins. Did Dhruv have seniority of age that attracted God to him? He was a little boy. He did not even know how to speak properly. When God manifested, he was totally silenced. What should I tell him? Did Kubja, was she beautiful? She was a hunchback. What wealth did Sudama have? He was the poorest person. So, bhaktya tushyati kevalam nacha gunair. God does not see the external qualities, God sees our devotion. So that is what Narad ji says, that in this process of devotion, there is no distinction that somebody is a Brahman, he is more favored, somebody is a Shudra, he is not favored. There is no such distinction. Why? He says that now in the next sutra, 73, yatastadiyah.
yatastadiyah.
The reason is that all devotees belong to God. All devotees are a part of God. And if there is any distinction in devotion, it is based on the level of devotion. Even Mahalakshmi, who is the wife of God, the consort of God, she did not get the seat that the gopis got. When Sri Krishna was doing the Maharas at that time, Mahalakshmi also desired to participate. Sri Krishna said, no, your devotion does not equal their devotion. It is tainted by self-seeking. Your devotion is of samanjasarati, and the devotion of the gopis is of samartharati. It is totally unalloyed, totally selfless. You will not get the seat that the gopis will get. He rejected Mahalakshmi in the Maharas. Even today there is no temple of Mahalakshmi in the land of Vrindavan. It is outside the boundary. In Jetwan you will find a temple of Mahalakshmi. She was not allowed to go there. So Mahalakshmi did not get the seat that the gopis got. These tiny souls, God gave them a higher place because their devotion was higher. So in this path of devotion, the only thing that will create a distinction is your own devotion. That then places the onus upon you. You purify your love. You enhance it to that point and you can get the highest seat. Even Lord Shiv did not get that seat, which these little Brajvasis got. So all the devotees belong to God, and in this devotion, everybody is equal. Shri Radha Krishna Bhagwan ki Jai. Jagat Guru Shri Kripaluji Maharaj ki Jai. Shri Narad Muni Maharaj ki